What's up, everybody? My name is Austin. I'm a product designer at Gitlab. Going to do a quick synthesis on this last week to help update the direction of UX for compliance. We're going to keep this under 3 minutes, so here we go. There was an awesome discussion on merge request approvals as we continue to break down this epic to plan for work. There was a little bit of discussion, some confusion, so I posted a synthesis of how I understand the proposal to be. I'm going to sync with Matt on that this coming week to make sure we're on the same page. Jumping to the next agenda item. I've been working a lot with Michael Lee on the vision for the settings of UX. And there are definitely some opportunities that we can use his design patterns that he's establishing to go ahead and revamp some of the areas of the settings that we touch. So an example of this is when we delete projects. I have a design proposal for updating that project deletion experience. It will be somewhere down the road, but for now, just wanted you to know that I'm collaborating with Michael on how that's going to play out. Discovered this awesome page by Nicholas this week. He put together a simple GitLab page that shows UI polish merge requests that have been merged already. Fun fact, I do get to appear in here because I merged a change recently to fix the border color of the branches and tags. So that's fun. There's a UX key result specifically to improve our sus score by affecting the visibility system status or UI polish and the system's performance. I've started aggregating together a few of the issues that I could see us delivering. I started talking with Dennis earlier this week about what's realistic since we're trying to do this before the end of the quarter. I also began closing out some older issues. Some of these just don't seem to fit the current scope of their parent epic, or rather they've been resolved. So just want to let you know about that in case you didn't see those get closed. We had a great discussion on this idea of monitoring real-time activity. We're still trying to figure out who will be responsible for it. This will be another item that Matt and I will sync up on to make sure whether or not we want to own this as compliance, or if we should put it under another direction, or if really it's group not owned. TBD. Fun discussion going on in the UX team about adding an ellipsis button for non-immediate buttons. You may not have known this because I didn't know it, but adding ellipsis at the end of this button, or end of this text rather, is indicating that there's an action that you can take before something will actually happen. You may have noticed this when you are looking in Windows, like if you're under the file menu, ... Didn't know that. All right, so another great discussion we had was around impersonation events. We're going to be figuring out where exactly that should land, how it should be offered, and just really great thoughts. And I think this table is awesome. It's super helpful for understanding how things are captured, where and who can see those things. We're also working on restructuring the nav items. Catherine's been helping with me understanding some of the research that she's conducted around the navigation of our product. And so we're talking about the differences between the admin area versus the group level. So be on the lookout for a handful of those issues that I have tagged together as related. Some of those may be updated soon. And last but not least, I spent some time this week continuing to refine my map on our different features that I could discover between the docs and our issues board. I had mapped those to their respective categories, and then I was trying to tie those to jobs. Still has some work to do, I think, in terms of the job statements, but this at least gives me, hopefully all of you, a better understanding of maybe how our layout is in terms of how we affect the product. That's it. You guys had a great week.